Are you done yelling at me?
Are you done throwing things? Look, I'm sorry. I just wanted us to work out something that was fair for everyone, especially Ryder. I had a lawyer draw up this sample agreement for you to look at and change if you want to.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You didn't give me a chance. Look, Jessica, you're Ryder's mom. You have custody. I just wanted something in writing about visitation so that there wouldn't be any more problems with your family, especially your dad. Just read it. You'll see that I'm not asking for anything unreasonable.
I don't resent you spending time with Baz. You know, singing makes you happy, and I would never want to get in the way of that.
Thank you.
I just wish I got to see you as much as he does. But don't worry, I'll make up for lost time.
You are the best. Do you know that?
Well, hopefully, if Hope likes this, she'll be saying that one day, too.
What? You got something for Hope? What is it?
It's a blow-up pool toy. It's a seahorse. We can blow it up and float it around in the pool.
James, she loves seahorses.
I know. I'm buying the affection of a 2-year-old.
Oh.
How pathetic is that?
Oh, I'm sorry you're gonna have to wait to give it to her. She's taking a nap. But you don't have to... You don't have to do anything to make Hope like you. She already does, okay? It's just sometimes she misses her dad so much that she acts out.
I know.
It's not you, okay? I'm sure it's not going to last. You're just gonna have to be a little patient.
Well, I've got to be. I'm going to be a part of Hope's life because I'm going to be a part of her mommy's life for a really long, long time.
Good.
Yeah.
It is hot outside.
I noticed.
How much time you got?
As much as we need.
That's me on the piano when I first started touring.
It's good.
But
It's a little old school.
it's classical. There's a difference.
Whatever.
No, not whatever. Classical is the beginning and the foundation of everything that came after.
You know what? Let's just admit that you don't get my music and I don't get yours.
Look, it's not like I'm some dinosaur. I listen to contemporary music. I listen to everything from Arcade Fire to Kanye West.
Great. You love contemporary music unless it's mine.
All right, now you're getting defensive.
Oh, I'm being defensive. You're the one explaining classical music like I just crawled out from under a rock.
Maybe because you can't acknowledge the fact that anyone else has something to offer. So you don't think you have anything to learn?
Come on. Enough.
And now Danny knows too.
She knows you hit Matthew.
No, but she knows I heard her talking to Destiny, so she knows I've known for a while that Matthew killed Eddie.
But you didn't tell her the rest of it.
Maybe I should have. If I was smart, I would just blow this wide open so Rick would have nothing to hold over my head.
Nate, is that really what you want to do?
No. But either I do this porno or I go to jail. Either way, I'm hurting Danny.
You can't go to jail. If you do that, you're hurting yourself most of all. Maybe there's a way out you haven't thought of yet.
So if it wasn't Destiny, then who else knew about Eddie's murder? And why haven't they come forward? I'll tell you why. Because it's the same person who hurt Matthew.
No, honey, we can't jump to any conclusion.
No. They haven't come forward because they don't want to get blamed for Matthew's condition. It makes perfect sense,
Just slow
Bo.
down, Red. Now, I want to find out who hurt Matthew just as much as you do. But right now, is knowing going to do anything that will help him?
Okay, I'm sorry I shouldn't have said that, but you know that I don't want you just for your legal skills, right? I want you for your other skills.
Don't make light of this, Todd.
Well, I'm trying to fix it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that if you stay angry about Jack.
Well, I am angry about Jack and worried about him, Todd. Really worried.
You think I'm not worried about him? You think I don't love my son as much as any father loves his son?
Of course you do.
All right! Tell you, when he screws up, it scares me. I'm scared. So maybe you could, for a second, be in my corner rather than punishing me this way. I mean, God, between Jack and what's going on at work, it'd be nice to have a little support. Let me just tell you that.
What's going on at work?
Nothing. I just lost this deal that was really important to me. To whoever, I don't know. So, it would just be nice if at least my wife was on my side.
I want to be, Todd. But if being on your side means abandoning my whole sense of what's right, I won't do that. I can't do that. What you did for Jack was wrong, unequivocally wrong, not to mention illegal. And, most importantly, it was not in your son's best interest.
Is it in my son's best interest to spend a great portion of his life in prison?
Is it in my best interest to be with a man who would do such a thing?
You knew what you were getting yourself into when you married me. I'm the same person you fell in love with. You know it.
Are you?
This isn't terrible, but I'm gonna have to get my lawyer to look at it.
Sure. Again, it's not like it's written in stone. I'm totally flexible. So if you wanted me to have more time with Ryder, then that would... It's a joke.
My sense of humor has been having some technical difficulties. I had a really hard day yesterday.
What happened?
Are you ready for this? Because this is awesome. Natalie told me that her and Brody are now officially a couple.
Yeah, I heard about you walking in on him and Natalie.
Well, the only good thing about that is there was a time that would have broken me into a million pieces, but for once, that didn't happen and Tess didn't come back.
Not gonna lie, I really wish that she had.
I need volunteers for my group, and you are perfect, Destiny. You're smart and you're high achieving, but you're accessible too. So if a girl felt more comfortable confiding in somebody her own age, she could feel like she could come to you.
That's really nice of you.
Vivian's not saying it to be nice. She needs your help.
I wish I could, but, you know, I have my job at the country club.
That's only part-time.
I know, but...
I get it. I want plenty of time to go and see Matthew. But Vivian and I have been talking.
And there's really not much that you can do for Matthew right now, so maybe it would be best if you just kept yourself busy
You
with
think
something
sitting
that...
around with a bunch of pregnant teenage girls is gonna help me? It isn't. Sorry, I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, sis, wait, what?
What was that about?
Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do. But we can come up with all the theories in the world, and that's not going to help us get Matthew home from rehab any sooner.
I don't know what to do with all the time I have right now. You know, when he was in Landview, I sit by his bed and I would read to him. I'd hold his hand. I don't know what to do with my time right now.
Well, we'll figure out a way to fill it.
Well, why can't we fill it doing with what we know how to do best? You know, solving crimes. Why, even finding justice for people who can't get it for themselves. Why can't we get justice for our son? Are you with me or not?
Okay, even if Matthew's parents find out you're the one who put him in the hospital, you can still stop them from putting you in jail.
How?
Can't you use the fact that you know their son killed your father? Wouldn't that stop them?
I could hear you from outside. Who has, like, a fight about music?
It wasn't a fight. It was a respectful disagreement about taste.
Yeah, mainly the fact that he doesn't have it.
I think we're gonna agree to a truce over breakfast if the tortilla de huevos isn't exactly cold already.
Tortilla de huevos?
Don't tell me your mother never made it for you. Oh, you gotta try this.
No, I can't. I already ate breakfast. But you go ahead.
Are you kidding? I hate eggs.
Who doesn't like eggs? You know what? Let's see if I have better luck with my sister.
So what's wrong with you?
Nothing. What?
I don't know. You looked weird when you came in.
Well, maybe I was just wondering why my boyfriend hung up on me for no reason. We had a fight, and I thought we were over it, and now I don't know. Speaking of fights, what's up with you and your dad?
It's just still weird to think of Tomas as my dad. We're just trying to get used to each other.
Yeah, it was like that for a long time with my dad, too.
Your dad, did he look like he does now when you guys met? Or did he still have that scar?
You know what I think? I think you're totally full of it. I think you married me, not in spite of, but because of my flaws. The real question I have at this moment is, do you still love me?
Of course I love you, you idiot! I just don't like you very much right now.
Don't walk away from me. Hey, don't walk away from me right now.
Hey, get your hands off my sister!